Okay, hi you guys. We're going to work right now with 9-3 work together. In 9-3 work together, we're continuing on with that purchases journal that we worked with in 9-2. Again, a purchases journal is for any time that you purchase merchandise on account. Again, if you purchased items via cash, merchandise that you're going to sell in your store, but you paid cash for them, it will not go on a purchases journal. Also, if you purchase supplies, things like that for your store, it will not go on a purchases journal. The only thing that goes onto a purchases journal is when you purchase merchandise on account. We have a purchases debit, accounts payable credit. When you're purchasing merchandise, you're going to then resell. The first thing that we're doing here is we're saying that this journal has been all filled in for the month and we're at the end of the month and now we need to total it up. So we're going to enter the last date of October, which is the 31st. And we're just going to write total, which is what we're doing. We're going to take these three items, 3252 plus 532 plus 866, to get a grand total of 4650. Okay, 4,650. So that is our first step. Go ahead and go to next step. All right, and what we're going to do here is we're going to be posting. Now, when it comes to posting, in Accounting 1, you were used to just strictly, you would go to Pacific Supply, Coastal Company, et cetera, and post those amounts to those individual accounts. And we're still doing that. However, these are considered our subsidiary ledgers or our subledgers. This is our individual snapshot, is what you kind of think of with a subledger. A subledger tells me, okay, this is what I owe to Coastal Company, and this is what I owe to Grain Manufacturing, and this is what I owe to Pacific Supply, and so on and so forth. Now, when we get into working with our controlling account, which we'll do in the next step, that's our overall accounts payable, and that's what we owe to everyone. So that tells us what our payables in total are at any given time. So here on our subledgers, we're told what we owe individually, and then on our controlling account, which we'll get to in the next step, we're told what we owe overall. So let's go ahead and post these amounts. So let's open up Pacific Supply first. This took place on the 2nd. Post reference, we are coming from page 10, but we're also coming from the purchases journal. And because we're working with all of these different journals, we have to indicate the type of journal. So we're going to put a P for purchases. So we're going to say P10. Now, we had a credit take place here, and that credit was $32.52. Again, we know it's a credit because that is what we're told up here. We have accounts payable. Whenever we're working with accounts payable, it's credit on a purchases journal. So we're going to go ahead, and we already have an existing credit balance, so we're going to go ahead and add that to our existing balance. So we have $32.52 plus $925.65. So that's going to give us a total of $4177.65 that we now owe Pacific Supply. We're going to take this number, post it up here, post reference 230. Next one, Coastal Company. Coastal Company on the 7th. Again, we don't write anything in the item. Our post reference is, again, P10 for Purchases Journal 10. We have a credit of $532. We have an existing credit balance. We have a credit balance, credit taking place. We will then add those two items together. Our new balance, so we're going to have $1698.88 plus $532. Our new balance is $2230.88. Account number 210, 210 up on your journal. Last one, to Yeatman Designs. I'm going to go ahead and open up Yeatman Designs. This took place on the 11th. Was from Purchases Journal 10. Again, we don't write anything in the item. Our credit that took place was for $866. We already had a balance of $867, so $877 plus $866. Our new balance that we owe them is $1743. Account number 250 up top. Okay, so that's it for this portion. We're still going to be posting more. We've posted to our subledgers. Now we're going to go post to our controlling account, which is our accounts payable ledger, and to our purchases ledger. So in step 3, what we're going to do is we're going to take this grand total. We've already gone line by line and posted from here. Now we need to go and take our grand total. We're going to be posting to two different items. We're going to post to purchases, our purchases ledger, and then to our accounts payable ledger, again, our controlling account. What this accounts payable ledger tells me right now is if I were to pay out all of my vendors, it would cost me around $6,200. Okay? I owe individually. I don't owe one person this amount. I owe different individual companies different amounts that add up to $6133.53. We're obviously going to add to that at this time. But I'm going to go to purchases first because I think it's nice to go to the first one that's listed here in the account title. So we're going to go to purchases and we're going to write in the date 31st because that's the total we're bringing from. Our post reference is still Purchases Journal 10. For purchases, we have a debit. Okay, purchases, anything that's in this column is debiting purchases. Again, DR stands for debit. So we are debiting purchases this grand total of $46.50. Now, obviously you can see we've already purchased a lot of merchandise carrying our store, 89,000 and change worth that we are actually carrying in our store at this time. We have a debit balance. We have a debit taking place. Therefore, we'll add them together. Our new purchases balance is $94,128.25. $94,128.25. This is account number 55110. We're going to fill in 5110 up here to show that we posted it. Next one, we're going to go to our accounts payable. Again, this is our controlling account. On the last step, we worked with our individual Pacific Supply, Coastal Company, etc. Those were our subledgers. Now we're working with our controlling account. So on the 31st, again from P10, we have a credit. So accounts payable credit, we have a credit of $46.50. We already have a running credit balance. So since we have a credit taking place, we're going to add those two together. Our new balance is $10,783.53. Account number 2110 up top. So right now in this time, if I wanted to pay off all of my payables, it would take me about $10,700 to do so. Again, it will go to different individual companies, but in grand total, that's what it would take me to do so. And that's it for 9-3 Work Together.